Procurement also involves supplier relationship management, because long-term performance often depends on collaboration. Strategic sourcing ensures decisions align with business goals, and global sourcing can provide access to new markets, lower costs, or higher quality, but may also introduce longer lead times and more risk. Next is inventory management. Inventory is one of the most important levers in supply chain performance because it affects cost, cash flow, and service. The challenge is balancing two competing goals: minimizing inventory cost while maximizing product availability and customer service. Core inventory practices include demand forecasting to estimate future needs, and safety stock calculation to protect against uncertainty. Inventory optimization decides how much to hold across products and locations. ABC analysis categorizes items by importance and value, helping prioritize management attention and control. Inventory management also includes cycle counting to maintain accuracy, real-time inventory visibility to support planning and service, and active management of slow-moving or obsolete items to reduce waste and cost. Without accurate inventory data, even the best plans collapse during execution. Another core component is warehousing and distribution. Warehousing is not just storage, it is a system for receiving goods, handling them safely, maintaining accuracy, and preparing orders quickly. Distribution connects warehousing to customers and retail locations through efficient outbound flows. Key warehousing aspects include warehouse design and layout, selecting the right material handling systems, and building efficient picking and packing processes. Warehouse management systems, or WMS, support accuracy and productivity by managing locations, tasks, and inventory movements through data. Warehousing strategy can also include cross-docking to reduce storage time, distribution network design to position warehouses effectively, and value-added services like kitting or light assembly. Warehouses also play a major role in reverse logistics, processing returns and moving items back into stock, repair, recycling, or disposal streams. Transportation is another essential component. Transportation moves goods between suppliers, factories, warehouses, stores, and customers. It has a direct impact on cost and service, because speed, reliability, and capacity all influence customer satisfaction and total logistics spend. Transportation management includes selecting modes, such as truck, rail, air, ocean, based on cost, speed, and reliability. It includes carrier selection and relationship management, route optimization to reduce transit time and cost, and fleet management when vehicles are owned or leased. It also includes freight consolidation to gain economies of scale, intermodal transportation to combine modes effectively, and transportation management systems, TMS, for planning, execution, and visibility. And increasingly, transportation strategy must address the complexity of last-mile delivery, especially under e-commerce expectations. Information technology and systems are now central to logistics and SCM. Technology provides visibility, coordination, and better decision-making. Without strong data and connected systems, organizations struggle with delays, errors, and misalignment across functions and partners. Key IT elements include ERP integration, specialized SCM software, and electronic data interchange, EDI, for exchanging documents like purchase orders and invoices. IoT devices collect real-time data from vehicles, containers, and warehouses, supporting tracking, monitoring, and operational control. Modern IT also includes big data analytics, AI and machine learning, blockchain for transparency and secure records, and cloud computing for scalability and collaboration. Together, these technologies enable faster decisions, improved forecasting, better exception management, and more synchronized planning across partners. Customer service is another major component. It ensures that customer needs are met throughout the order fulfillment process. In supply chains, customer service isn't limited to support calls. It includes delivery promises, order accuracy, communication, and how efficiently problems are resolved. Customer service includes order management from placement to delivery, proactive communication about status and delays, and efficient handling of returns and exchanges. It also includes responding to feedback and complaints and offering omni-channel support, because customers may interact through websites, stores, mobile apps, or service centers. Supply chain planning and strategy connects daily operations to long-term goals. It aligns supply chain decisions with business objectives, such as growth, cost leadership, or premium service, and ensures that capacity, inventory, and network design are built to support those objectives over time. Planning includes supply chain network design, sales and operations planning, S&OP, to balance supply and demand, risk management to address disruptions, and sustainability initiatives. It also includes performance metrics and benchmarking, which help measure progress and identify where improvement is needed. To conclude Section 3, logistics and SCM consist of interrelated components that must work together. When these elements are integrated, procurement, inventory, warehousing, transportation, technology, customer service, and planning, organizations improve flow, reduce cost, increase customer satisfaction, and create competitive advantage. Next is Section 4, the benefits of logistics and supply chain management. When supply chains are designed and managed effectively, the advantages show up across operations, finance, customer experience, and strategic positioning. At a high level, effective logistics and SCM improve operational efficiency, customer satisfaction, and competitiveness. The benefits are not limited to one department. They impact the entire organization and often the full partner network. A major benefit is cost reduction. Logistics and supply chains contain large cost categories: transportation, warehousing, inventory, labor, and administrative processing. Improving these areas can generate immediate financial impact, especially at scale. Cost reduction comes from multiple sources: optimizing routes and consolidating shipments to reduce transportation cost, reducing capital tied up in inventory through better inventory policies, streamlining processes to raise productivity, using strategic sourcing to improve pricing and terms, and improving warehouse operations to reduce handling cost and increase space utilization. Another major benefit is improved customer service. Customers judge organizations by availability, speed, accuracy, and transparency. Strong logistics and SCM help deliver on these expectations, building trust, loyalty, and repeat business. Customer service improves through fewer order errors, faster and more reliable delivery, and fewer stockouts due to better forecasting. Agile supply chains respond faster to changing customer demand. Real-time tracking increases transparency, so customers feel informed and confident even when disruptions occur. Effective supply chains also increase efficiency and productivity. Optimized processes shorten the time from order to delivery. Better planning increases utilization of warehouses, equipment, and vehicles. Integrated systems improve coordination and reduce delays caused by miscommunication. Lean principles reduce waste, and analytics enables smarter resource allocation across the network. Competitiveness improves as well. Companies can bring products to market faster, maintain higher quality through better supplier management, and remain flexible as markets shift. Superior logistics capabilities can become a differentiator, especially in industries where delivery speed and reliability strongly influence customer choice. Efficient global supply chains also support expansion into new regions. Risk management becomes stronger when supply chains are well designed. Visibility helps identify risks earlier. Strategic sourcing reduces dependence on a single supplier. Safety stock policies protect against uncertainty. Resilience strategies reduce disruption impact, and compliance management reduces legal and reputational risk, especially in regulated or global industries. Sustainability is another growing benefit area. Optimized transportation can reduce emissions. Improved inventory and packaging decisions reduce waste. Energy-saving measures in warehouses lower both cost and environmental impact. Responsible supplier partnerships strengthen sustainability across tiers, and reverse logistics programs support recycling, reuse, and circular supply chains. All of these improvements contribute to stronger financial performance. Cost reduction improves margins. Better inventory management improves cash flow, and improved asset utilization increases return on investment. Customer service and availability can drive revenue growth. Overall, effective SCM strengthens shareholder value and creates more resources for future investment. Finally, effective supply chains improve decision-making. Real-time data and analytics provide actionable insight. Modeling and simulation help evaluate trade-offs before making changes. KPIs and benchmarking create performance clarity. Advanced forecasting improves planning accuracy. And information sharing across partners improves coordination, making the entire network smarter and faster. To conclude Section 4, the benefits of logistics and SCM touch nearly every part of an organization. In complex and global environments, the ability to capture these benefits becomes critical for long-term success, because cost, service, speed, and resilience increasingly determine who wins in the market. Now we move to Section 5, Challenges in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Alongside the benefits, organizations face real obstacles, many of which are increasing due to globalization, rising customer expectations, and rapid technological change. The key idea is that supply chain excellence is not set and forget. Even strong systems must be continually improved and adapted. Understanding the challenges helps organizations prepare strategies, invest wisely, and build resilience rather than reacting too late. One major challenge is globalization and complexity. Supply chains may span multiple countries and continents, each with different customs processes, regulations, and trade policies. Coordination across time zones, languages, and cultures adds friction. Currency fluctuations introduce financial risk, and longer lead times increase uncertainty, making planning more difficult. Another challenge is demand volatility and forecasting. Customer behavior can be unpredictable, product life cycles can be short, and seasonal swings require flexible capacity. The bullwhip effect can amplify demand variability as forecasts move upstream. The result is constant tension. How to carry enough inventory to meet service levels without overstocking and wasting capital. Supply chain disruptions are also a persistent risk. Natural disasters can halt production or transportation. Geopolitical events can trigger trade conflicts and sudden restrictions. Suppliers can fail financially. Infrastructure problems can cause delays, and cybersecurity threats can disrupt operations and expose sensitive data, especially as supply chains become more digital. Technology integration is another challenge. Many organizations have fragmented legacy systems that don't communicate well. Implementing new technology can be expensive and complex. The pace of change is fast, making it hard to keep up. Data quality and standardization issues create bad visibility, and employees may resist change if systems disrupt established workflows. Cost pressures remain constant. Transportation and fuel costs rise and fluctuate. Labor shortages and wage increases raise operating cost. At the same time, organizations are expected to lower prices and improve service, creating a difficult balancing act. Supply chain leaders must manage trade-offs between cost reduction, quality, reliability, and speed. Customer expectations are rising quickly. Many customers demand faster delivery and low-cost or free shipping. They expect real-time tracking and transparency. They want customization and personalization. And they expect returns to be easy and convenient, creating major operational pressure through reverse logistics and last-mile complexity. Sustainability and environmental concerns add another layer. Organizations are expected to reduce carbon footprints, comply with evolving regulations, and manage waste, especially packaging. They must balance sustainability with efficiency and cost. And implementing circular economy practices requires redesigning flows, partnerships, and even product design. Talent and skills shortages are increasingly limiting. Finding qualified supply chain professionals is difficult, especially with strong analytical and technical skill requirements. Turnover can be high in logistics roles. Training needs are continuous as technology evolves, and an aging workforce creates knowledge transfer challenges that must be managed intentionally. Visibility and information sharing remains a major challenge. Many organizations lack end-to-end visibility across the network. Partners may hesitate to share data due to competitive concerns. Systems and data formats may be incompatible. Security and privacy concerns limit collaboration. And tracking products across complex networks, especially beyond Tier 1 suppliers, can be very difficult. Regulatory compliance is another challenge, especially in global operations. Regulations change frequently. Compliance must be managed across multiple jurisdictions. Product safety and quality standards vary by region and industry. Import and export documentation can be complex. Ethical sourcing and labor practice requirements also require monitoring and proof, not just policies. Supplier management is increasingly demanding. Supplier bases can be large and diverse. Organizations must ensure supplier quality and reliability and decide between single sourcing and multi-sourcing strategies. Collaboration is important, but not always easy. Supplier performance monitoring, risk assessment, and development require consistent effort and strong relationships. Inventory optimization remains difficult. Organizations must balance inventory cost with service levels, often across multiple locations and channels. Obsolescence risk grows as product life cycles shorten. Safety stock decisions require statistical understanding and good data. Slow-moving and excess inventory can silently drain cash and warehouse capacity if not controlled. Last-mile delivery is one of today's toughest challenges. Final delivery is often the most expensive part of the journey. Urban congestion and delivery constraints create inefficiency. Failed delivery attempts increase cost and reduce customer satisfaction. Customers expect narrow delivery windows and fast speed, but organizations must still protect profitability. Finally, organizational silos can undermine supply chain performance. Departments may have conflicting goals, such as sales pushing high availability, while finance pushes low inventory. Breaking down barriers requires cross-functional collaboration, shared metrics, and leadership support. Resistance to change is common, so building a supply chain-oriented culture is a long-term effort. To conclude Section 5, these challenges require continuous attention and innovative solutions. Organizations that address them proactively, through strategy, technology, talent development, collaboration, and resilience planning, position themselves for long-term success in a competitive global marketplace. Here are the key takeaways. Logistics and SCM are critical for business success. Logistics focuses on efficient movement and storage, while SCM takes a broader network and strategy view. History matters because each era shaped the tools and priorities we use today. Many interrelated components must work together. The benefits are broad, from cost and service to resilience and decision-making. And the challenges are real, requiring continuous improvement and innovation. Thank you for completing Chapter 1, Introduction to Logistics and Supply Chain Management. You now have the essential foundation: what these disciplines mean, how they evolved, what they include, and why they matter. In the next parts of the course, we'll build on this foundation to go deeper into tools, decisions, and best practices used in modern supply chains.